The most ruthless transfer ever. Chelsea to let 10 out, all in for a superstar. Barcelona keen on a double up. Chelsea under 15 and women unstoppable. Please sit up for elaboration on this and more. You're welcome to your usual channel, The Football Rocket. Please subscribe, like and share. This is the only way to help grow this channel. It's much appreciated. On your screen is a list of 10 Chelsea are keen to let go of, hopefully in the coming summer transfer window. It actually surprises me. I see the likes of Ben Chilwell, Datro Fofana and João Felix. Owing to some players' injury status and current form, it is very difficult to find suitors. But you can never say never until the summer window is over. Let's see what becomes of these players, because it is not very likely they are going to leave the camps of the Blues. Meanwhile, the Blues are very keen to finalize these possible moves because it is pertinent to them gaining a top striker and a right-footed left winger coming to assist at the bridge. You can never talk about top strikers without highlighting Gyökeres, Victor Osimhen and Isak. But in my opinion, none of these players is going to be landed at the bridge, in the sense that top clubs are going to target these players and promise big monies far probably above what Reece James and Cole Palmer take at the bridge, which Chelsea are unwilling to do. The most probable striker Chelsea will be willing to land in the coming summer transfer window is apparently Delap. He simply fits their financial model, and Delap will be coming not as a substitute for Jackson, rather to compete with him for the number 9 spot. On a top right-footed left winger, you can never keep tabs on Chelsea going for the likes of Diaz or Athletic Club Bilbao's youngster Nico Williams. The reason is simple. He's already even on the wages far above what Cole Palmer takes at the bridge, and so a deal Chelsea are never going to finalize. You can rather keep tabs on Kenan Yildiz of Juventus, if fans can recall, in a deal from Chelsea finalizing a loan move for João Felix to AC Milan. After Mendes finalized this deal, we saw him with the parents of Yildiz in Italy. It is to this story Chelsea added 1 to 2, making a 3 of bringing this Yildiz boy, the superstar, the left winger, the number 10 of Juventus, to the bridge in the coming transfer window. In terms of defense, we've had the names of Maguire and Murillo of Nottingham Forest sunk in previous month's end window, but it looks more likely than now Chelsea seem to settle on Dean Huijsen of Bournemouth, a player Liverpool have sent scouts to watch on several occasions. But apparently, if Chelsea were able to sweep United off the waters to have the services of Caicedo and Lavia and even Osugo, then definitely pulling off this deal in the presence of Liverpool is not going to be any new task for the Blues. We all live to see what becomes of this deal. In the same vein, reports indicate that Real Madrid have on their radar Dean Huijsen, and even in the recent interview with Huijsen, he was very enthused to the fact that he's had his name in the books of a club in Real Madrid. What a pleasure it was for the youngster. But Chelsea are not perturbed by these links and story with Real Madrid, in the sense that they feel they have people they are in good relationship in the camps of Dean Huijsen. And also equally, Bournemouth is a team Chelsea you can talk about good relationship with, because as we speak, they even have their keeper in Kepa Arrizabalaga still playing for them. Please note one thing. It is you liking and subscribing to this video is the only means that this channel is going to grow. And I cannot thank you enough. It's much appreciated. Please do so for the growth of this young channel. In recent transfer talks and stories, the name Jules Kounde has never been silent, linking the player to a number of clubs. But reports coming from Barcelona refuse that the club is certainly going to renew Jules Kounde's contract. Only the contract talks has never been at the pace fans require, but definitely keep fingers crossed. He's going to be kept in the club, and reports coming from Barca also indicates that they are even willing to beef up the position right back for next season, since equally the games are not going to be fewer than the current season. Whilst you are seated at home idle because probably there's no club football, there's more going on behind the scene. Chelsea under 15 have won the Premier League under 15 international tournament. This tournament was participated in by 9 English clubs and then 3 from overseas, where we had Galatasaray and Bayern Munich all pulling their weight in the tournament. In semi-final, Chelsea beat Arsenal a goal to nil and then still took the trophy by beating Manchester City under 15 by still a goal to nil. Around the same time, Chelsea had their women beating Manchester City on the home grounds of City 2 goals to 1. It was a match City went ahead 1-0, but Chelsea had a very strong, a spectacular comeback and won the match by 2 goals to 1. In fact, the Chelsea women are never joking. I had the opportunity to watch the last 25-30 minutes, the intensity and the composure at which these women play. In fact, nobody should take the Chelsea owners for granted. Apparently, they are very careful in running the men's team because of mistakes they made initially and the kind of model they want to run. We can highlight how Strasbourg Ultras have been on these owners, making sure their club doesn't suffer the pain Chelsea went through in early stages that these owners took over. You and I as fans will be very eager to have Chelsea succeed, but not as much as the owners that spend on the club on weekly basis. Transfer market in and out, season in and out. Please keep fingers crossed. Though we had a very great time in the era of Abramovich, but personally, I am very much enthused with the current model run by the owners. In the UEFA Nations League knockout, we had France walking over Croatia in penalties. Then Germany beating Italy at 90 minutes. We also had Spain over Netherlands in a frantic penalty shootout. Then Portugal beating Denmark after extra time. It was a match in which we had Ronaldo almost bottling it for Portugal, because at the early stage of proceedings, as early as 6th minute, Portugal had a penalty. In my opinion, at this stage should realize how worn out he has become and the need for him to give the youngsters opportunity. I think in this regard, he will be respected more. He took the penalty and squandered it. It took Trincao's extra time 2 goals he scored in succession to bail out Portugal and Ronaldo, but then apparently he had even been substituted. The semis will then be played in coming June, where Germany will face Portugal, then Spain against France. We all live to see what become of these matches. Still on Chelsea outgoings, as I was finalizing my recording for the day, I had an influx of news coming from Chelsea insiders that they still have the opportunity to send in Sancho back to Man United by payment of just about 5 million. It's actually not just. And in my opinion, it's an embarrassment to all parties, Sancho, Chelsea, and even Manchester United. In my opinion, it will be very wise and good mentally, even for the player to be retained at Chelsea. What do you think of Sancho's situation at Chelsea? Do you think he should be kept or sent back to Man United? Because probably as Chelsea fan, he's not done enough for you to retain him in your club. Then on João Felix, reports continue to explain how AC Milan are unwilling to continue talks with Chelsea to make his loan spell at the club a permanent one. On this, Chelsea are open to welcome offers that would finalize a permanent move for João Felix from the bridge from next summer. But this notwithstanding, Chelsea have opened doors completely for João Felix to be retained in the club because the love for him is so enormous. Reports coming from Spain indicate that Sevilla are interested in signing Chelsea's Mikhailo Mudryk in the coming summer transfer window on permanent basis. Dear fan, do you think this implies the sample B outcome for Mikhailo Mudryk? Please let me know your comment in the section. Please, thank you for the time. Thanks for your audience. It is very appreciated.